This video is dedicated to Alex, and Alex, I'm very happy to see your comments, and I am always very happy to see young Malaysian men who has the commitment to professionalize their knowledge and has the fire to really try to get what he want to learn. I use harsh word is because I don't want hypocrite to waste my time, and I believe you are not one of them. I'm going to start addressing your question, short answer and long answer. So your question number one is the product registered under Ministry of Health? And my short answer is no, it is not registered under Ministry of Health. Then your second question is, you want to know what enters your body. And my short answer is, nothing enters your body. So your third question most probably will arise. Then you might start asking, if nothing enter my blood, how can the product help me to achieve a better health benefit? So my counter question to you is, who say something must enter your blood in order to experience health benefit? You look at sauna, you look at sunbathing, you look at exercises. Not necessarily we must inject certain ingredient to your blood in order to feel good about your health. No. And the key technology that I'm going to share with you behind this product and is called photobiomodulation. So photobiomodulation is something that you can have a look, and I'm going to talk about next Saturday. So just to leverage on Alex's question about his query, I think it's a good opportunity for me to have a general explanation of how is the overall healthcare market, right? So in overall healthcare market, that it can basically divided into three categories that we have seen on the shelf. So the first category is called pharmaceutical product. So this pharmaceutical product is what you see when the doctor give you the prescription, or the pharmacy can give you the prescription, and it is used with intention to treat problems. So there are two keywords. The first keyword is prescription. The second keyword is treating the problem. So the second category is called health supplement. So health supplement, as the name suggests, is a product that helps to supplement your diet. It is not intended to treat health problems. Okay, so these are the things. Then the third category is called cosmetic product. Okay, but we are not going to talk much about it today. So each of the category of product, before they are introduced to the market, they have to go to Ministry of Health to get themselves registered, and the basis of registration depends on the test result. So there are three broad categories on test result. For example, for pharmaceutical product, they have to undergo three types of tests. The first type of test is called safety test. What is safety test? For example, is the product contain any permitted ingredients or banned ingredients? What is the recommended dosage? Will the dosage be too much that cause adverse health effect or not? So this is called safety test. So what is quality test? Quality test is more on the background information of the manufacturer. So for example, if today you want to manufacture pharmaceutical product and sell it to the market, then Ministry of Health will start to look at your background information. What is the license that you are using? What are the certificates you have? For example, you can present to them that, oh, I have a GMP, I have a good manufacturing practices, a factory certificate, and I have trade record of doing OEM for 10 years and no adverse report on me. So this is called quality. Then the third thing is called efficacy test. So efficacy test is where people know about what human trial, people know about animal testing. So whether or not this pharmaceutical product is going to give you the kind of treatment that we are looking for is all depends of efficacy. How useful is the product based on the end result, right? For health supplement, what are the tests that they're going? So they go through also safety test, same thing. They go through also quality test, same thing. But health supplement has no efficacy test. Has no efficacy test. This is going to answer many people question. Some people they would like to ask, if the product is no useful, and if the product has been marketed so vibrantly on the internet, on the roadside, government, it won't let them to be so open if the product is not useful at all. So my answer to you is yes, there can be no useful at all, because they don't have efficacy test. In a short words, if you have a health supplement you want to sell, as long as you make sure the product is safe, is no toxin to the body, you can sell it as health supplements, even it got no benefit, right? So same thing for cosmetic product. Safety, yes. Quality, yes. Efficacy, no. Alright? So now I give you a background information of what is the classification and definition between these three categories, right? And I'm going to give you one similarity of all these three categories. I make this statement in order for you to be required to register under Ministry of Health. Under each of the three categories, you have to fulfill these things. So the first thing is, the product must contain certain active ingredients. So for example, we might have aspirin here. Then we have a lot of minerals and vitamin A and C over here. So these are called ingredients. Then when you consume it orally, it will enter the blood after you digest. Then when your body absorb the ingredients, it will trigger a set of biochemical reaction. If you have all these three criteria, these three characteristics, you are required to register under Ministry of Health. Okay? But the product I'm sharing with you, the technology I'm going to share with you on next Saturday is not under this. Why? Because nothing entered the blood. It itself, it contains no ingredients for you to consume. Right? So just to answer Alex's question in a longer answer, this product is not registered under Ministry of Health because it is not required to be registered under Ministry of Health. But it is registered under Law of Trade and Commerce. Alright, so it's fully legal. So what exactly is photobiomodulation? How can something without entering the blood and give me the health benefits? This is exactly the topic that you are interested in, what I'm going to share with you and talk to you with the help of the people from United States on 19th of August. If you have not purchased your ticket, please be quick. And by then, I still want to give you a little bit of traction so that, for example, people like Alex, you can do your own research. I give you a live example just for you to start. The first example is when we go under the sunlight, our body get darker. Why? Because when our body is exposed to sunlight, certain wavelength of light is going to signal our body to produce melanin. And this melanin is the antioxidant, is the substance that causes our body to make darker. In ancient Greece time, their doctor don't have medication. What they use is called light therapy. For example, if today I have a weakened immunity, I have a depression, the doctor will use a red glasses to shine above myself, and the red light is going to help my body to elevate the production of adrenaline. Amazing, huh? And the best-selling skin whitening product in Europe It's not any gel, it's not any supplements, it's a shirt. So this shirt has a long sleeve that is going to reflect sunlight, and when it's shine on the skin, your body will produce more glutathione. And this glutathione is the master for antioxidants, which will give your body a whitening effect. So I hope this amount of information is enough to entice your curiosity and do your future research. But the details, the scientific data, the clinical studies, the result and claim, and the live demo, all these things I have to do it on 19th of August because I have to be fair to people who have paid for the tickets. So but then Alex, please keep up your fire, your passion, your curiosity to explore the uncharted ground, and Malaysia need people like you, and I'm serious about that. Malaysia right now, we are having a collective deprofessionalization of business. No matter it's you look at the morality of doctors, the salesman, the teacher, and you look at the ethicality, the integrity of the politicians, and we Malaysians, we are always surrounded by media, by videos. They are giving us, one friend is making a prank on another, and people are trying to sell product in nudity, and media is trying to report our leader of government is doing sex videos. I don't think our country is going to move on to a right direction with this kind of environment. So this is where young men like you is going to take the lead, and I hope you continue to burn the fire, and one day Malaysia will need you. And for myself, I'm doing my very best. I'm pouring all my resources to build the country that I want to see. And if I have the honor to meet you in person, I hope to see you during the event, and I will introduce a few key persons to you, and you'll be grateful for your life. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you all love this impromptu video. I just record the video right after my lunch. So have a great weekend. Thank you.